Mood. Okay, why not?
This is your, yeah, I think this is your first live video.
Okay, I'm in
Well,
the video.
you have other videos, but this one is live. So
Okay.
today we're live on your human resources class. This is advanced, obviously, advanced human resources. This is your second class? This is your first. This is class number 1 that you go live. But you studied the, remember the pronunciation? What was it?
Competence. No, competence.
It's right here. But the plural. Oh, right here, right here.
Competencies. No. Competencies.
Competencies.
Many.
Can you explain a little bit about the competencies and how they split them into 4 different types?
Well, competencies
For HR
divided
professionals.
Based on this book, are divided in 4 clusters. Yeah.
Clusters. They said. That's a good one.
Yes.
You got a good memory.
Yeah, but it's a good word to know. It's good to know.
Yeah, it sounds good, right?
Yeah.
Instead of groups. 4 clusters.
Technical, interpersonal, business, and leaderships.
Correct.
Leadership competencies, yes.
And what are the technical ones?
The technical ones are, in this case, only human resources expertise.
Can you explain?
Yeah.
Can you define this one? Human resource expertise.
It's all the knowledge that you have, and all the wisdom you have, and you have been discovering across your career, for example.
You're like an expert.
You're an expert on everything around human resources management, and it's a technical expertise. It's a technical, I don't know how to say it, but it's technical.
Can you mention some of the technical examples that makes it like technical?
Well, you have to be good on numbers. You have to be good on specific the way you communicate with people, the words that you have to use with people, and everything is not everything, but is the way you.
The way I think about the technical stuff, it's like this. What are the different things that every human resource department has to do?
Has to do, yes.
In your hotel, and in the other hotel, and in the other hotel.
Everyone.
Can you mention some of those?
To hire people, to train them, and do the planning.
No, wait. Those are the practices. Yes, you're correct. No. Expertise. What is something they have to know? They need this information. They need to have it.
Yeah. Law.
Law. What is it?
Law. The federal
what
law.
kind of laws they have for human resources?
Federal law.
Mm-hmm.
The internal rules.
But
good to know.
But do we need to know the traffic laws?
No.
What kind of laws?
The federal labor laws.
Labor laws. Yeah, that's technical because it doesn't really change.
Yeah.
And we need to. It's like rules. We need to do this system no matter what. That's kind of what makes it technical. That's the way I think about it. Like they have to do it, kind of thing. In this department, the human resources.
We need to know about the NOM. You know what is the NOM 035? NOM 035?
Is it a standard?
It's in a standard.
Sounds like a standard.
Yeah, it's a federal standard. and they can sue you if you are not accomplishing the
exactly, very technical.
Very technical.
See, it even has the name 3.2 or what was it? Norm
Yeah.
3.2. That's so technical. Yeah, good. That's the technical part. And that's why they call it human resource expertise. So we mentioned the labor laws and the things like standards.
And how to manage data, information.
Ah, that's right. The information, because sometimes there's privacy laws.
Privacy laws.
You can't, you know, I remember when I got this position and they asked for, you know, all your papers, your paperwork, and it's like all the paperwork that they can take and steal your identity or
your
do something
account.
bad to you, your bank, everything. You give them everything.
Yeah.
So you're trusting with that privacy and the paperwork. That's very technical.
Yes.
And we have to follow those rules no matter what.
Yeah.
That's how I think about the technical stuff.
Yeah.
Like there's no escaping this system. You have to do the system. You can't escape it. That's what I think about, like technical. I kind of think about like the referees in sports.
Yeah.
They you know, you have to follow the rules. So it's not. And, the government can, the labor laws of the government.
And there are many, let's say, standards. For example, the security standards, the labor security standards.
All that stuff you were talking about with the taxes.
The taxes. You have to know about taxes, about tax brackets, about
tax brackets
to update your
correct
your status in
that we can't put that in any other cluster.
It's specific, the technical
the
technical knowledge.
So it looks like a little one, but they put all the technical stuff right here in the yellow. What color is this? Gold? It's like gold color.
I only recognize three colors. It's
you're colorblind?
That's it.
Now, can you talk about the cluster? Next cluster, interpersonal.
Interpersonal.
It has the prefix inter. Remember you were telling me about the inter?
Yeah.
The inter is like a blue, aqua, indigo color.
It's blue.
Indigo, light indigo.
No, baby blue. No.
Oh yeah, it is blue.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
No, it's blue.
So, which ones do we have under interpersonal?
Interpersonal. Well, communication.
Mm-hmm.
That's the one is down there. Global and cultural effectiveness.
Yeah.
Relationship management. Interpersonal competencies like.
So let's start
listening.
with the communication.
It's related with
you got effective listening. What else can we mention in communication? If you're listening,
you are good at speaking.
Like clearly, so people can understand you.
You have to know what word is next to the other.
Put them together.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like clearly.
If you make a mistake, it's gonna be a huge problem.
I guess that's what clearly means.
Yeah.
It could be misunderstood.
Yeah. When you're talking about salaries, for example, you have to be very specific. That is your salary.
Yeah.
Minus taxes, and your.
When you talk about the technical stuff, right? Very
technical. Yeah, but in communication, it's related. You have to express correctly.
When you talk about it. And I guess it's connected to the relationship management. Can you talk about that?
Relationship management is the way you. I don't remember exactly, but it's the way you manage the relations between employees, and the way you can have some kind of control the way they behave each other.
Good. And what is this about the cultural effectiveness?
We're talking about that. The way you take advantage, or you can control the a team that is integrated by people from many different countries, or not even countries, states, or
Yeah. Or even in different
preferences,
backgrounds.
backgrounds, yeah, different
Perspectives. You're thinking?
yeah,
You said preferences?
preferences.
Well, yeah, they have different preferences.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, different
You can
perspectives.
take advantage of it, actually.
Yeah, of course. They have different preferences.
Yes.
So who wants to work on Sunday?
Yeah,
I love working on Sunday. Good. So those are interpersonal. The next section here we have business, and it's red. Can you read the red ones for business?
Business acumen.
Mm-hmm.
We say by acumen. What's that word?
Shrewdness.
Shrewdness.
Shrewd.
Shrewd.
Rude. It says sh, and then it says rude.
Sure.
No, rude. Say rude.
Rude.
And say shh.
Okay.
Rude.
And what's this other? Critical evaluation. Yes, it's the way you choose.
This is for the business.
The business.
For the business.
The first one, yes, it's about the business. You have the talent to smell business.
Yes, business acumen. Yeah, but okay, so the same. The next ones are for the business. We need to make money. Basically, that's what business means, I guess, making money from work. So, what does it mean evaluating the business and doing consulting for the business?
These are the ones that are related with the strategy of the,
that's right.
the company. You have to
evaluate.
You have to they have the ability to give an advice when it's needed, when it's required. But it has to be in order to support the main goals of the company.
Correct. And the green ones are leadership.
Yeah.
Ethical practice, leadership and navigation. What does that mean, ethical practice?
Ethical practice. To be, we say, to be a person with integrity.
That's right. Yeah, we talked about that. Good.
We say we don't cross lines.
That's integrity, yeah.
We don't cross boundaries.
And remember the dictionary said with integrity, it said it was honesty.
Honesty.
That one, I'm more familiar with that one, like honesty. And I guess it has a lot to do with leadership and navigation. What is this leadership and navigation?
Well, many people look at the HR department as a reference. So we have that responsibility about take a group of people to a specific position, situation, because we need to have that vision.
Yeah.
And they have to trust in that vision that we have.
For
the
company, leader.
For the members of the company.
Yeah, it's like relationships.
Yes.
And lately they're asking the girls, hey, so do you want a guy, a husband, that is smarter than you? And they're like, yeah, yeah. Do you want a guy that's like a husband that is like stronger than you? Yeah, yeah. Do you want a husband that makes more money than you? Yeah, yeah, for sure, yeah. You want him to be have more business acumen, than you? Have more talent, be more witty? And they're like, oh yeah, 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 that would be my perfect husband. So they say they want that. They're like, okay, great. So you want him to be smarter? O sea, better than you, right? Better. Boom, yeah. All right. So we're gonna get you this husband. So who's gonna be the leader in the relationship? And they're like, 50-50. What do you mean? What country has two presidents? And what system do you know that works with like a country with two leaders, two presidents?
No, well, it is.
They don't have two presidents. They have a vice president.
No, have you seen a big boat with two?
Or two CEOs?
Well,
in what company? No, they have a CFO and other positions.
Another position, but not two equal positions.
The leader.
Yeah.
Two leaders.
Yeah.
So it doesn't work.
Ship, there's only a captain, no more.
There's not two captains in the ship. Or two in the jail. What did we say was the guy in the jail? The chief or the? No, that's in the police department. That we were talking about the leaders.
There's only one. Yeah.
What's the guy in the prison called?
It's like they said.
Jail. I forgot what you call it.
If you're about to get in the plane, and the company says, "Well, we're going to make a rotation." That's a word, rotation. So we can elect. No,
we're gonna take a vote.
Take your vote. So
take
we
a
can
vote.
elect.
No,
okay. Yeah.
Yeah, take a vote.
So we can elect who is going to fly the plane.
Right.
Who do you think is the best for this flight? No, man, I want the best one. It's something that you cannot.
You want the best one.
You cannot
for the job.
Give us the responsibility of the selection of
the best one for
no, the best.
So they don't get it. They say smarter, make more money, better than you, and then they say, so who are we gonna give the job to? The job of a leader. So you gotta give the job to the best one, always. So if they did everything correctly and they gave the job to the best one, then like you said, you're right. They have to trust the vision.
Yes. And
the navigation.
Yeah.
See, the captain is the one steering the boat, right? Mm-hmm. Excellent. Okay, so these are the competencies. The skills that they are very necessary to work in the human resource management industry. This is what they're looking for if you want to work in these kind of jobs. The human resource management. Now we're going to talk about some different kind of skills for supervisors. Responsibilities. Oh, I said different kind of skills, different kind of responsibilities.
Yes.
For supervisors here in HR. We have a picture here.
Yes.
It says, Lesson 4, or lesson objective. Explain the role of supervisors in human resource management. So it's all about the supervisors and their responsibilities in the human resource management. Here we have a picture.
Yes.
With the supervisor's involvement in human resource management, the common areas of involvement where they work. The supervisors can you read it, please?
Help define jobs, motivate with support from paid benefits and other rewards, forecast HR needs, communicate policies, provide training, recommend paid increases and promotions, appraise performance, interview and select candidates.
So it looks like you were working together with the supervisors on your last project,
Yeah.
right? When you guys were defining the jobs and motivating people with benefits and other rewards. And you guys were also working together and communicating policies. Remember when you had the issues?
We are live.
But I'm not going to say anything specific, just human resources. Remember your examples when you are communicating different policies?
Yes.
You're the human resource.
Mm-hmm.
You're the representative of the human resources working together with the supervisors. So the supervisors have very specific responsibilities here. Can you help me read about the specific responsibilities
of supervisors? Well, the way I look to a supervisor is different than a manager. For example, many of the skills or the responsibilities that supervisor, the book says that the supervisor have are related with the managers. For example, maybe the supervisor, they are taking care of the revision, the review, and
I think they kind of put the managers like inside the like
yes.
Like I know what you mean. They split them into two, like supervisor and then it's the manager.
Manager, yes.
Yeah, like they always do that from McDonald's all the way up until like almost everywhere.
He's the manager.
But that's like the supervisor. Those are the supervisors.
Yes.
You know, and in general, like
yes.
To the normal
in
people.
In the middle positions. In the positions in the middle of the structure.
Yeah, they're higher in the structure,
yes.
Exactly. Let's read about it.
Okay.
Can you read? Although
many organizations have human resources departments, HR activities are by no means limited to the specialists who staff those departments. In large organizations, HR departments advise and support the activities of the other departments. Okay, it's weird. In small organizations, there might be an HR specialist.
Put your keys right here.
Okay.
They're like jingle.
Yeah, but many HR activities are carried out by line supervisors. Yes. Either way, non-HR managers need to be familiar with the basic of HR management and their role in managing human resources. At a startup company, the first supervisors are the company's founders. Yes. Yeah. It happens all the time.
And they work with the human resource.
Yes, and they do everything.
Mm-hmm.
Taxes.
They want to be in everything.
Yeah. Not all founders recognize their HR responsibilities. Yes, it happens a lot. But those who do have a powerful advantage. Walter Change, co-founder of I Done This.
Cool name, huh?
Which makes an online productivity tool is a case of point. Okay. He decided to, instead of hiring highly experienced workers, he will look for recent graduates and train them to work for him. He finds that these young employees work hard because they appreciate the positive climate he creates. Furthermore, they respond well to this performance feedback because he expresses it in terms of teaching skills they can apply throughout their careers. As well, we'll see in later chapters, as we will see in the chapter, supervisors typically have responsibilities related to all the HR functions.
Yeah.
Figure 1.4 shows some HR responsibilities that supervisors are likely to be involved in. Organizations depend on supervisors to help them determine what kinds of work need to be done, job analysis and design, and how many employees are needed. HR planning, yes, well, they're related.
Yeah, because they're like in the floor operation floor, they call it.
Supervisors typically interview job candidates and participate in decisions about which candidates to hire.
Yeah,
Yes.
they do that in the systems recruitment, and then they said, "Oh, you got an interview with the supervisor next."
Many organizations expect supervisors to train employees, and some or
all aspects.
Or all aspects of the employee's jobs.
Some or all.
Okay.
Sometimes some, sometimes all.
Yeah. For example, I know I will find out if this guy is good at computers, but you will find out if this guy is good at leadership, for example.
Yep. Or at cooking in the kitchen.
Cooking,
and I'll find out if he's good at communicating or something different. Yeah.
Supervisors can do performance appraisals and may recommend pay increases.
Oh.
Yeah. They punish you.
They're more directly.
Yeah, but they might punish you. Hey, you're underperforming.
Hey. go sign a paper in human resources.
Sign your paper. And then they send bad people to human resources now. And of course, supervisors play a key role in employee relations because they are most often the voice of management.
You see, they call in everybody. These are supervisors. Oh, see, even said the first supervisor is the founders.
Yes.
So they're calling everybody in the hierarchy. They're supervisors. In the
because
management.
they all have activities that are relatives.
So they call them supervisors.
Because you, as a CEO, you have to choose who is going to be your most close team, for example.
Hey, one time I said to someone, I asked someone, "Are you the supervisor?" And he said, "No, I'm the jefe de área." I was like, "All right, buddy.
Yeah,
all right, jefe de área."
Yeah. Well, because maybe,
but I was saying it like this: everyone's the supervisor.
Yeah, because there is not a specific way to call.
Maybe he was thinking he's a higher.
Yeah,
because they have another supervisor over here.
You can have a director, for example, and the director has managers.
Yeah.
For example, managers could have coordinators.
All those guys are the supervisors.
And this guy could have supervisors. For example, or maybe the supervisor is here, the managers are here. It's just a way.
Or the jefe of the area is here. So that's why he told me, "No, I'm not a supervisor."
That's why you have an organization chart that is true and other that is always in the walls in there.
So people can see it.
The real one is the one that you see.
The one that you have to see it.
That's the real one. You have to see it. Who is who in it.
Wow, that's a good human resource tip, right? Like, you know what? And they talk a lot about things have to be like visual. Especially when it's like something important.
Yeah, but for example, organization charts is something that I am
very passionate about.
Well, this is my
it's
So there are many different kinds of organization charts. The ones that show you who is gonna earn more.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but this is just one. The other is
the brackets.
Yeah, but the other is the way that the teams are made.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. This is the team. This is the way they are. This is the communication.
That too, yeah, because
Yeah.
they like you communicate the problem to this guy, not this guy. You can't jump the
Yeah, and this guy is going
structure.
to be informed, but he's not to take the decision. Guess what? This is other
Man,
guy.
I was actually not having problems, but I was like having to learn things like that, like in the email when you copy somebody and things like that, and I was like, oh man, I was supposed to, inform
Yeah.
this person or little things like that when I was like younger, and and it has to do with that structure, I guess they call them.
Yeah,
they call it a
because
structure.
the communication is a process that is involved.
The communication structure.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So when you cross one
jump it,
organization-
skip it.
No. I mean,
you cross it.
when you see, it's like a radiografía, an X-ray. You have to see one and the other, so you can see what is happening with the organization.
Yeah, like together.
You have to put it together, and there is other kind.
So that's what they're saying. The supervisors and the human resource is they're like an X-ray. You have to see it together.
Yes.
And they're saying that they participate in all these.
Yes, but if you want to know what is happening in a company, you have to see the organization charts, not the one they put in the walls. What is happening
What is happening
for real inside the company.
So it says in these activities, the supervisors participate in human resource management by taking into consideration the ways that decisions and policies will affect their employees, understanding the principles of communication and motivation, and other elements of human behavior that behavior can help supervisors inspire the best from the organization's human resources. Oh, so they're super important to work together, right? With the whole team, the whole team. All right. So here we have the ethics in human resource management. The ethics in human resource management. Remember we talked about the morals and honesty and integrity when we talked about the ethical practice. So in the next lesson objective, we have ethical issues in human resource management. Ethics is basically the principles of doing the right thing, right and wrong, morals. So we're going to talk about this in the next class. Ethical issues in human resource management. We're on page 43. For homework, I want you to review lesson objective number 4, which is the responsibilities of supervisors in human resource management and their common areas of involvement. So far, we have this one, and I believe on Tuesday, we can cover lesson objective number 5, which is ethics.
Homework is lesson objective number 4.
And go to the next one, number 5. Today we cover number 4, and this one is number 5. I want you to look at these little boxes. We have some special sections with colors that we saw in the very, very first time when we saw the content of the book. I want you to read this one, which is on page 44. This one is about the employer's reputation. And then we have another one right here called Human Resources, Oops. And it says, remember we said it's not just the paperwork?
Yes.
It's not just the paperwork. And then we skip this little one right here. We didn't skip it, we saw it. The how to.
Mm-hmm.
And best practices. Those are like little special sections,
Mm-hmm.
and they give you real life examples of real life companies.
Mm-hmm.
They can help you relate all the stuff we're learning to your real job, like in real life.
Yes.
And they come in these little boxes, and they always have interesting companies,
Mm-hmm.
real companies,
Yes.
with real examples.
Mm-hmm.
And they even show you where they got it from in the sources, because
Mm-hmm.
they're real examples. So cover those little boxes.
Okay.
Any questions?
No. Do I have the specific pages? Yes.
Yes, you have a PDF,
Yeah.
and it's page 44.
Yes.
And today we cover page 43.
Mm-hmm.
And the little boxes, you just have to look for them. They're every like 3 pages, you see a little box.
Okay.